over. Shot clock to 3, 2, James.
¡Eso! ¡Vamos!
Miami with an 84-75 lead. An 11-2 run by the Heat. 9 of those 11 points scored by LeBron James.
Well, really in the fourth period, we know who was going to score for the big three. It's been LeBron James. You see the putback there, and a couple dribbles left and just pulls up, and here's the fans. All even at 1-1.
Second time, both clubs are over the limit. LeBron James coming through down the stretch. These fans starting to depart from the United Center. Another bounce-back game for LeBron. Did it against the Celtics. That 15-point game followed up by 35-14. Game one here on Sunday night. Only 5 of 15 from the field, 15 points. But he's already scored 29 here tonight. But he has hit the big shots for Miami in the final minutes of the fourth quarter. We're down to 40 seconds to play. Zhang shoots a 3. Willis with the rebound. Miami in possession with a half minute to go. Wade is fouled. Fouled by Porter.
Vamos a ganar este juego. A Miami, papá, a Miami. Se les acabó la gracia.
His team showed its true identity tonight in terms of locking up the opponent, using that team speed, and the lift from Haslam gave them exactly what they needed, just that extra bump off the bench. We know their starters are incredible from the defensive end of the floor. They didn't have any bench help in game one. They got it from Haslam here in game two.
What a performance. He played 24 minutes, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 of 3 at the line, 13 points. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and the usual hustle from Udonis Haslam.
And you needed that spark off the bench as Eris Bogdanovic. And this game was tied at 73 all. And you were wondering where the offense is going to come from Miami. LeBron James, a little bit of a cold and all.
Se les acabó la gracia, papá.
And this is the style of play we are going to see throughout the series. We both mentioned the word suffocating. As we saw it by the Bulls on Sunday night in game one, we've seen it here tonight from Miami.
Así pasó con Boston. Vamos a hacer lo mismo.
Even with the blowout in the opener, doesn't matter. It's 1-1. They don't keep total points in these series. It's just game by game. Final score: the Miami Heat 85. And the Bulls 75. The owner of the Heat, Mickey Arison, with a big hug of congratulations for Udonis Haslam. He deserves it. What a tough year it's been for Haslam. What a great night for him tonight. Miami concludes with a 12-2 run over the last 7 minutes. 9 of those 12 points scored by LeBron James.
Los fanáticos en Cleveland, en Chicago, que diga.
LeBron, you broke open a game that was tied at 73 all with 9 of your points down the stretch. Looking at the court, yelling, must win, must win. How did you ignite?
Para allá, Cleveland.
Whatever it takes at this point, it's conference finals, and
two hell of a defensive teams, man. It's hard to gather up good shots on a possession after possession after possession, but you have to just be patient, keep working the offense, and we was grateful that we were able to get it something to go down late in the fourth.
We really haven't seen Udonis Haslem since November when he wore that tendon in his foot and had surgery. What were you expecting of him, and what's your reaction to what he put up tonight?
Oh, I've been telling the Frank he looks great. And, you know, when his number is called, we need you to bring that same spring, that same effort that you had before the injury. He definitely gets the game ball tonight. You know, he came in with his energy and effort, rebounding, finished some plays around the basket, made some shots when they was making a run in the third quarter. That really helped us.
You mentioned today that a cold has been sapping your energy. You haven't been sleeping much. How do you feel right now?
Oh, man. You hear my voice? You know, I put it all on the line tonight. Did whatever it took for our team to win. And I'm glad that we got a few days. I'll get back down to that great weather we have in Miami, and hopefully I can get over it before we play Game 3.
You feel you're taking control of the series now?
Nah, just started.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Mark.
All right, thank you, Craig. A strong performance down the stretch for LeBron James. What are you guys looking for in Game 3 Sunday night in Miami?
Well, Miami did exactly what they had to tonight. They out-rebounded Chicago, and they held them to 3 for 20 from the three-point line. Those are the areas where Chicago dominated in Game 1.
Well, Chicago's going to have to find their offense. They shot 34%. In Game 1, they were 10 of 21 from beyond the arc, 3 of 20 in. They've got to make free throws, especially on the road in a hostile environment. And I agree with LeBron. A series doesn't start until someone else wins on their home court, and it's Miami.
It started.
Yeah, it started.
And we did several games involving the Heat in late February and early March, and Eric Spoelstra kept saying he had a control. Udonis Haslem, he kept wanting to play. He said he was ready, was not ready, but it appeared tonight that he was ready.
And the toughest game to come back to is not the first one coming off injury, it's the second one. The first one you live off energy. I'm anxious to see how Haslem responds in Game 3 now that he's back in the loop.
So the series tied at 1. We'll be with you right here on TNT on
Ya no dice número 1 los fanáticos, ¿eh?
Starts 8 o'clock Eastern time with a pregame and right around 8:30. Thanks to producer Scott Cottrell, director Renata Lowe, associate director Brooke Monty, and David Olszewski, and our statistician Brian Taylor. 85-75, a victory for the Heat over the Bulls here in Chicago. For Steve Kerr, Reggie Miller, Craig Sager, and the rest of our crew, I'm Marv Albert saying good night from the Windy City. Coming up, it is Inside the NBA. We'll take a quick break, and then it's Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Charles Barkley, and Chris Webber with the studio show right here from Chicago.